In the Kupiansk area of Kharkiv Oblast, harsh weather, snow, sleet, and fog often signals the start of Russian assault attempts. Poor visibility limits Ukrainian drone surveillance, giving small Russian infantry groups a rare chance to approach frontline positions undetected. During one such moment, Ukrainian reconnaissance teams spotted a group of 6 Russian soldiers moving cautiously through a snowy tree line. In response, an FPV unit from the Achilles Battalion of Ukraine's 92nd Assault Brigade deployed a 7-inch FPV drone armed with custom fragmentation munitions. As the drone closed in, the operator known as Skid identified the first target through the live feed. The Russian soldier quickly realized he was being hunted. The sharp, chaotic howl of an FPV drone is unmistakable and becomes overwhelming as it races toward its target. Ukraine's defense intelligence has released new footage from a week of frontline operations, illustrating the coordinated use of FPV drones, artillery, and aerial bombers against Russian forces. The Department of Active Operations, known for its precision drone work, showcased multiple successful strikes on infantry, vehicles, supply points, and fortified positions. One of the clips shows an exhausted Russian soldier attempting to crawl through dense bushes to escape after repeated pursuit, only to be eliminated by Ukrainian FPV operators. Other footage captures the destruction of equipment, transport vehicles, ammunition storage sites, FPV drones, aerial bombers, and coordinated artillery strikes create a layered offensive capability that continues to disrupt Russian movements and prevent them from securing or reinforcing frontline positions. Ukrainian drone units from the 401th Yastruby Eagle Unmanned Systems Brigade have successfully thwarted multiple Russian assault attempts on the Zaporizhzhia front. Using coordinated reconnaissance, Ukrainian operators detected mobile Russian groups and rapidly targeted them with attack UAVs before they could reach frontline positions. According to the Unmanned Systems Brigade, Russian forces have increasingly turned to light, fast vehicles, such as buggies and quad bikes, to close the distance quickly and launch rapid strikes. However, the combined efforts of Ukrainian reconnaissance teams and FPV drone operators have consistently disrupted these advances, neutralizing the attackers on approach and preventing their assaults from developing. In addition, Ukrainian forces recently intercepted a Russian attack drone equipped with a portable air defense system, further highlighting Ukraine's growing capability to counter both ground and aerial threats across the battlefield. Ukrainian forces from the 16th Army Corps have destroyed several small Russian assault groups that infiltrated the village of Vilcha in the Vovchansk district of Kharkiv region. Despite continued pressure in the Vovchansk direction, Ukrainian commanders report that Russia's gains exist mostly in the information space, with enemy leadership repeatedly sending troops into costly assaults to maintain the appearance of progress. More than 100 Russian soldiers were left dead on the outskirts of the village, not counting additional casualties that are estimated to be several times higher. Russian units have been relying on small assault groups that slip into the village and hide in buildings, where Ukrainian UAV operators later locate and eliminate them. The press service of the 16th Army Corps emphasized that Ukrainian forces maintain control of the situation in the Vovchansk direction and continue to repel Russian attacks. Earlier, in the nearby border village of Sotnitsky Kazachok, Russian troops also suffered heavy losses, over 50 killed in several days, during an attempt to expand the Ukraine's defense intelligence has released exclusive footage of a coordinated special operation by the 6th Special Operations Detachment of the Timer Unit on the Pokrovsk axis, one of the most fiercely contested areas of the front. The video captures a multi-phase assault showcasing the precision, coordination, and adaptability of modern Ukrainian special operations. The mission begins with fighters storming a fortified building where Russian troops had entrenched themselves. Ukrainian assault teams move room to room, clearing interiors and suppressing enemy fire with disciplined, close-quarters tactics. Securing these structures prevents enemy forces from using them as observation and firing points along the defensive line. The footage then follows Ukrainian troops as they clear a network of trenches in intense, close combat engagements. Despite the growing role of drones, the operation highlights how infantry-driven trench assaults remain essential for breaking enemy defenses and disrupting their ability to reorganize. A counter-drone component appears as well. Operators successfully intercept and destroy an enemy UAV, demonstrating the increasing importance of local airspace control. Eliminating reconnaissance drones protects assault teams and helps preserve tactical surprise. FPV drone operators also contribute decisive strikes, delivering precise hits on Russian positions using real-time intelligence. These targeted attacks reduce the need for larger firepower and accelerate the clearing process. Aerial reconnaissance officers of the 425th Skala Separate Assault Regiment engaged in close combat with a Russian sabotage and reconnaissance group that infiltrated the rear to eliminate Ukrainian UAV operators. The Russian team attempted to disguise themselves by wrapping yellow tape around their uniforms to appear as Ukrainian soldiers. Using this camouflage, they slipped into Ukrainian positions in the Pokrovsk sector, searching specifically for drone pilots. The saboteurs reached a settlement and surrounded a damaged building housing the regiment's drone control point. The threat was quickly reported to command, who alerted nearby units. Several nearby UAV crews chose to intervene. A 48-year-old operator known as Ecologist, along with 2 fellow soldiers, grabbed assault rifles and rushed to help, while other drone teams provided aerial support. Ukrainian FPV drones began striking the Russian saboteurs, forcing them to hide inside a nearby building. This allowed the 3 Ukrainian fighters to close in and throw grenades into the structure. Once the enemy fell silent, the team moved in, freed 2 trapped drone operators from the basement, and evacuated them safely under drone cover. Russian forces continue to deploy sabotage groups aimed at disrupting Ukrainian rear area operations, often infiltrating through the northern border, but also attempting such missions in active combat zones. In December, Ukraine's Special Operations Forces neutralized another Russian sabotage group attempting to infiltrate the Sumy region near Mariupol. Reconnaissance drones detected the group, and strike drones were subsequently directed to eliminate them. Ukraine also employs similar tactics. In the Kursk operational zone, the 8th Separate Special Purpose Regiment recently conducted several successful raids. In one operation, they lured a platoon of Russian Marines into an ambush by requesting reinforcements using the radios of captured soldiers. In another, the same unit penetrated deep into the Russian rear, seized positions, killed 7 enemy troops, and captured 8 more. Police officers from the National Police's Rifle Battalion eliminated a group of Russian soldiers who were operating a portable electronic warfare device in the Donetsk sector. The battalion, positioned along the defensive line, coordinated closely with aerial reconnaissance to launch an ambush after detecting Russian assault groups attempting to seize their positions. Guided by drone intelligence, Ukrainian defenders intercepted the attackers and engaged them in a firefight, successfully neutralizing the threat. The Russians had been carrying a portable EW system intended to shield them from FPV drones and conventional bomb-drop UAVs, but it was captured before it could be used effectively. Police-manned units continue to play an active role in defending the Donetsk region. In one engagement in Donetsk, a fighter from the National Police's Lyud Assault Brigade eliminated 3 Russian stormtroopers. Artillery fire initiated the strike, which was then reinforced by FPV operators and drones equipped with drop munitions. The enemy attempted to hide in a forest belt, but pilots from the Spalak UAV group of the Curtin Company unit, together with the 3rd and 2nd Mechanized Battalions, systematically destroyed them. Additional support came from the Phoenix unit and the 93rd Separate Mechanized Brigade, Kholodny Yar, completing the elimination of the remaining Russian forces.